Jane Goodall was a 26-year-old secretary with just a high school education when she was sent to Africa to study chimpanzees in their native habitat. Nearly 60 years later, newly uncovered original footage of the English scientist's years in the African bush has been turned into a fascinating new documentary by Brett Morgan. And Angelina Jolie and her children were there to support her longtime friend, as the film about the famed primatologist premiered at the Hollywood Bowl on Monday night. Never one to miss an educational opportunity, the well-connected actress-turned-director brought along her 4 youngest children to meet Dame Goodall. Shiloh, Zahara, Knox, and Vivian looked delighted to meet the 83-year-old, who remains a committed activist and spends her life traveling the world to educate people about the importance of conservation. Speaking at the event, Angelina said Jane was an inspiration to her 6 children. "I am so happy to be here to support my friend, and the cause that she has given her whole adult life to helping us understand nature and our place in it," Angelina told People magazine. "And now calling on us all to really grasp that we don't have unlimited time to save wildlife and the environment. When someone with all Jane's wealth of experience and knowledge and wisdom tells us that, we really have to take notice." The two met 8 years ago when Angelina was cast as the primatologist in the film Jane's Journey, about her life. Both UN ambassadors, they bonded and became firm friends. The new documentary, narrated by Jane herself, was created from 100 hours of newly discovered 16mm film footage, filmed back in 1962 by Hugo van Laak. Van Laak was employed by National Geographic to create the film record. He went on to marry Jane, and the two had 1 son before divorcing, but stayed close until his death in 2002. Speaking to the sellout crowd at the Hollywood Bowl on Monday, Jane shared the message she has spent her life promoting. "I have a very important message to take around the world. Which is that we are destroying this planet. And we need to get together to try and make change," she told the audience, who gave her a standing ovation. "The National Geographic has been helping me to spread this message around the world ever since 1962 when they sent Hugo van Laak to Gom National Park in Tanzania, and he was the one whose films and still photographs took the story of Jane and the chimps into homes around America and then around the world." She said she initially rolled her eyes at the idea of another movie about her life. "I was persuaded. Well, Jane, never mind, it's going to be another film, but it will help spread the message. So I agreed." She said she was told her involvement would require just 3 hours of interviews. "We met for the first time out in Tanzania and it didn't work out quite like that. I met him, director Brett, and he started this interview. It lasted for two and a half days. Brett, known for films such as Kurt Cobain, Montage of Heck, interjected, 'The first thing I asked Jane was, do you get tired of telling your story? And she looked at me and said, it depends who's asking the questions.' To laughter, the pair introduced the film.